Researching social problems and needs provides us the foundation for our landscape map. A landscape map roughly illustrates the complex environment or ecosystem surrounding any social problem. Before we explore how to go about this mapping, I want to call out the fact that one of the greatest challenges we face as individual givers is that every social problem has this entire ecosystem of external forces that influence how and why the problem persists. Plus, each one of these forces often interrelates to multiple others. Every landscape ideally provides a visual aid to help us make sense of the mix of stakeholders, their interests, how they influence, support, or oppose one another, as well as how a variety of political, economic, geographic, sociological, religious, and cultural forces, among others, that impact the social problem as well. In preparing to map our social issue, there are a number of factors we must consider. Who are the political players or policies that are involved? What economic or other market forces are currently at work? Are there any geographic or infrastructure constraints? What about the cultural and sociological issues influencing personal behavior and decision making? What are the sources of conflict and who might oppose or counteract your efforts? Finally, who are the existing funders and advocates who operate in your selected issue area today? The process of mapping your social area can seem intimidating at first, but going through the process of actually breaking down complex issue areas into individual actors and organizations will enable you to think more strategically about the specific actions that you will take to achieve your philanthropic goals. Now, before I walk you through an actual example of a landscape map from my own giving, let's review in a bit more detail all of the elements that you might want to consider in creating your landscape map. The late Greg Dees, founding faculty member of the Center for the Advancement of Social Entrepreneurship at Duke's Fuqua School of Business, wrote an influential article in the Stanford Social Innovation Review called Cultivate Your Ecosystem. This is one of my favorite social change articles. In it, Professor Dees walks readers through the players and the environmental conditions that make up the space that social entrepreneurs and nonprofit executives operate within. I believe that this framework can be applied to the problems that philanthropists solve as well.